And as always, we begin with our breath. So maybe scooting a little forward on the chair. If that's easy on your body, if that feels like too much, just go ahead and use the chair back. And as we're sitting here, so this lets the spine be a little more vertical. It's like we're standing on our sits bones. We're going to notice whether or not we have a curve in the back of the neck. So take your hand to the back of the neck and just notice if there's a little bit of a curve there. If there's not, if the neck is rigid and the spine is vertical, that means we're holding ourselves up in the backside of the body. So finding a way to soften just a little bit. Let the chin rise just a little bit. So instead of a military tuck to the chin, which can flatten out the back of the neck, we'll let the chin rise just a little bit. We're looking for a nice curve in the back of the neck. And now let's notice our breath. Allowing ourselves to just settle into an awareness of the breath as it moves in and out of our body. If it's comfortable and feels safe, perhaps the eyes close. And we just take a little journey inward, noticing the depth of our breath without changing anything. Just notice where it naturally arrives. Then maybe noticing the fullness of the exhale. Noticing the natural length of the inhale. And our natural length of the exhale. The next inhale, bring it in as deeply as the body allows and welcomes. Here we go. And as we release it through the mouth with an audible ah. Hands, palms down now on the thighs, slide them forward, cup the knees, chin to heart, space between the shoulder blades broadens. We're in a cat arch. On the inhale, slide the hands up, press in to the juncture where the thigh meets the torso, lift the heart. Slightly lift the chin, feel the curve in the low back. We're doing a little bit of release in the low back here. And then we're going to slide forward again. Cup the knees. Chin to heart. A couple of breaths here. Slide the hands up, press into the top of the thigh. Heart lifts. A little bit of traction to the shoulder blades, draw them together. Breathe here. Floating the arms up, extend through the fingers, bringing them to whatever level your shoulders are comfortable with. It could be straight out of the shoulders if they feel a little bite there. We're going to take a tip. We're lifting the rib cage on the left side. So lift that rib cage up. See if we can separate the rib cage from the waist. We're looking for the musculature that's on the side of the torso. Come back to center and take this now. We're tipping to the left side. We're lifting in the rib cage. We're looking for that stretch in the side of the torso. We come back to center, release the hands, shake the arms out, breathe in. On the exhale, we're going to draw that right leg up and in. So if you were in any in-person class, we did this on our back. Now we're doing it seated. So we're going to hold on to the right leg with the right hand. We release the left arm. We open the leg. We're going to take this leg across the center line, release the left, release the right arm, hold with the left, come back to center, hug in, and then straighten the leg, press through the heel. On the exhale, draw that knee in for a hug, and then return it to the floor. So we're going to slow walk the other side, and then we're going to turn it into a flow pattern. So here we go. We're lifting and holding on to the left leg. To open, we breathe in, right arm releases, left leg opens. On the exhale, we bring that right hand across, release that left hand, come back to center for a hug. Inhale to full length. Exhale to hug. And inhale to release. So there's a little bit of rocking backwards to do this. So we're stabilizing on the sits bones. Now we're going to add breath to this. We begin with the inhale. On the exhale, we draw that leg up and in. The inhale opens. The exhale comes back to center and crosses the body. Inhale to center, hug, extend, inhale, and exhale, and release to the floor. On the inhale, pause, find the inhale and the exhale here. On the next exhale, we're going to lift that left leg in, so breathe in. And on the exhale, we draw in. Open. Close and cross. Inhale to center and exhale to hug. Inhale to lengthen. Press that heel. Exhale to hug. And back to the floor. We're going to take a twist now. We're going to be pressing into the left foot as we twist to the right, lifting the heart and breathing here. We're looking over the right shoulder or toward the right shoulder. One more breath. And then we come back to center. On the next exhale, we're going to twist to the left. So press into the right foot, lift the heart, find that nice twist. Keep the pressure into the right foot as we look over the left shoulder, breathing. And now we come back to center. Sliding out on the exhale, we'll do a cat arch. Inhale, come to our cow arch. Exhale, pause here and breathe. And now we're going to do some sit stands. So bringing our feet parallel, we're going to bring our hands to heart center as we rise. And then we're going to sit back like we're sitting in a chair. Breathe in to rise. Breathe out to sit. Breathe in to rise. It's a faux sit, F-A-U-X. Sit, come on up. A couple more. And one more. And then we come to standing, release the hands. We arrive in mountain. We're going to set our chair to the side. We're going to bring our strap and we're going to just rest it on our body. So here we are in mountain. Feeling the way into the feet, dig the toes into the mat, rocking forward. Lift the toes, rocking back to the heel. Couple more times, digging in, rocking forward. Lifting the toes, rocking backward. Do that one more time. Feel how digging the toes in activates the leg muscles. And lifting the toes, we pause. Now we're going to take our feet wide. We're going to be going through a warrior two, exalted warrior or peaceful warrior sequence. We're going to begin doing this without the straps and then the strap, and then we're going to go to the strap. So we're just paying attention today to our shoulders. So we're going to float the arms up, which feels better, palms up or palms down. Just notice that. And now we're going to pivot. We're lifting the toes of the back foot, turning the toes out about 45 degrees. We're coming to the front foot. We're pivoting on the heel. We're going to bend the knee. We're going to release the back hand toward the back leg as we lift the front arm. This palm, the upward palm, is facing the body. And then we come back to warrior two. So if your palms are up, the palm comes down with the palm up. If you like it palm down, then you're going to be rotating to palm down as you come down out of the top posture. Straighten the front leg, pivot on the heel of the front foot, lift the heel of the back foot. We're in a 5-pointed star. Release the arms, shake them out. Going to float the arms up again. Palms up or palms down, which feels best. This time we're going to pivot on the heel. So we're turning the heel first, then the toes come down. On the back foot, come onto the ball mound, turn that heel out, sink. We're coming into, warrior two, look at us. And now we're probably starting to notice the shoulders as we rise into a peaceful warrior. Remember, the palm of the hand is facing the body. There's a nice long stretch happening in the hip flexor. And then we come back to warrior two. Lift the toes, pivot, ball mound, heel comes to parallel, release, step or hop the feet together. And we pause here. Now, by the second go round of warrior two, or maybe even the first, you may have noticed the shoulders felt like they were really working. When we hold arms out like this, that's a lot of weight that the shoulders are supporting. So we're going to take our strap and we're going to slide our arms down the strap till there's just a little bend in the elbow. And we're going to hold on there as we take our arms long. The strap's going to be resting on our back. We've got the strap between the thumb and the index finger. We have a soft fist. We're not turning the hand up or cocking the wrist. We've got a nice, long, strong line from right to left. So keeping the hands where they are, now that we have a sense of that, the strap is snug against the back body. We're going to just relax down, keep a hold of the strap. So now we know where we want our hands on the strap as we step wide, preparing for warrior two with the strap. So we're lifting the back heel turn. We're lifting the front heel turn. Here we go. We're going to bend the knee and the arms float up. Pull on the strap. It's acting as a support for the shoulders. Breathing in, we're coming to peaceful warrior. Breathe out. Straighten the front leg. Pivot the feet to parallel as we bring the arms down. We're going to turn to the other side now. So we're pivoting on our feet. Arms are floating up. We're going to bend the front knee. Nice, long, strong arms. Then we come up, peaceful warrior. Straighten the front leg. Feet come to parallel. Arms release down, but we're holding onto the strap. We're going to do that again. Pivot the feet. Bend the knee. Arms float up. So you can decide in warrior two if you want to look forward, if you want to look over the front hand. I'm turning the sides of my hands up, looking out over the front hand, turning forward, and if the neck allows, maybe exploring looking toward the back hand. So decide, this feels best, or being on the pivot with my neck actually feels okay. Then we're going to come into the peaceful warrior. Maybe we look up toward the hand at the sky, or maybe we just keep our head looking forward. We're going to come back, straighten the front leg, pivot on the feet to come to parallel, release the arms down, keep the hands in strap ready position. Let's take it to the other side now, pivoting on the feet. Bending the front knee, arms float up. Checking with the neck, what feels good here. And then when we're ready, we're coming into peaceful warrior. We're pulling on the strap, so that strap never has slack in it. And then we come back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Pivot on the feet, come to parallel. Release the arms down. Now let's do this again. This time we're going to be using a flow. So we're one movement, one breath. So each movement has either an inhale or an exhale. So we're connecting with the feet first. We're pivoting on the feet, breathe in. On the exhale, arms float up, knee bends. The inhale takes us to peaceful warrior. The exhale takes us back to warrior two. The inhale straightens the leg and we pivot to parallel. And on the exhale, we turn, release the knee. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to a straight leg. Pivoting. Release the arms. Going to invite you to do that one more time. All right, we're going to do that one more time. Sorry, I got a message. This is a lot of shoulder work. We're going to do this one more time. And I'm not going to cue this. I will continue to model. I'm not cueing, so just do your best to follow your breath and motion. And the next time we're back at center, we're going to shake our legs out. We're going to take our hand and rub the space between the index finger and the thumb. Large intestine, it's a large intestine point, but it probably got worked. We're rubbing there. Both hands get a little love. We could set our strap to the side now. And we're going to go back to warrior two, peaceful warrior without a strap, and just notice if anything has changed since the first round of this practice. Feet go wide, 5-pointed star, pivot on the feet, the front knee bends. The inhale takes us to peaceful warrior. The exhale takes us back to warrior two. Here we go, come back to center, 5-pointed star. We're going to take it now to the left side. Coming back to center, 5-pointed star, hands rise up, come to heart center, step, walk, or hop the feet together. Pausing in mountain. We're just noticing the effect of the practice in the shoulders to the feet. Maybe noticing things happening in the hip flexors. Maybe noticing the posture, the curve in the back of the neck. And now we're going to return to our seat for our Shavasana. So come on and join me as we settle in and notice the effect of the practice on our body today. Today's thought is from an unknown person. Be kind to past versions of yourself that didn't know the things you know now. A Course in Miracles says, learn to give your past away. So as we enter this season of releasing, which is the Lenten season, what if we learn to give our past away by being kind to ourselves about the places where we may have fallen short, where we may still hold judgments about ourselves, places where we forgot to be present with ourselves in a deep sense of love. Finding our breath here. Let the breath deepen. And we open our arms wide. We're going to gather all the blessings, they already exist. And in appreciation and gratitude, slide them ever so effectively into our hearts. And together, we all say, Namaste.